Paris is one of the most beautiful and romantic cities in the world, and it's no wonder that so many people dream of living there. Here are the top 10 reasons why Paris should be your next home. Became the part of the 2,000 years history. Paris has a rich and turbulent history that spans over 2,000 years. It was founded as a small fishing village by the Parisii tribe in the 3rd century BC and has since grown into one of the most important cities in the world. The city was conquered by the Romans in 52 BC, and it became an important center of trade and commerce. During the Middle Ages, Paris became the capital of France and was home to some of its most famous monarchs, including Charlemagne, Louis XIV, and Napoleon Bonaparte. One of Paris's most turbulent events that shook the world is certainly the French Revolution. It began in Paris in 1789 and led to the overthrow of the monarchy and the establishment of a republic. During World War II, Paris was occupied by Nazi Germany, but was liberated by Allied forces in 1944. Its history can be seen in its many monuments, museums, and landmarks, including the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Palace of Versailles. Every night is a party night. From cozy bars to trendy nightclubs, there's always something happening in Paris after dark. It is home to countless bars and cafes, many of which stay open late into the night. Rooftop bars are especially popular since they offer stunning views of the city at night. You can enjoy a glass of wine or a cocktail while soaking up the city's atmosphere. Paris has a thriving nightclub scene, with many clubs like Rex Club, Concrete, and Wanderlust. The city is mostly famous for its cabarets, which offer a unique blend of music, dance, and theater. You probably already heard of Paris's most popular cabaret club, Moulin Rouge, but there are many others to choose from. Paris has a rich jazz history, and there are many jazz clubs throughout the city where you can enjoy live music. You can always cheer yourself up with some shopping. Don't even think to come to one of the world's fashion capitals and not take a shopping. Paris is home to countless high-end boutiques, department stores, and markets. Your first shopping stop should be the Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous streets in Paris, with high-end shops like Louis Vuitton, Guerlain, and Cartier lining its sidewalks. Galeries Lafayette is a famous department store in Paris that offers a wide range of luxury brands and designer labels. Shopaholics also love Le Marais, a trendy neighborhood in Paris known for its boutique shops and vintage stores. In Rue Saint-Honoré and Rue de Rivoli streets, you can also find high-end shops like Hermès, Chanel, and Lanvin. Les Puces de Saint-Ouen is the largest flea market in Paris, with over 2,500 vendors selling everything from antiques to vintage clothing. While in the Printemps department store, you can find a wide range of luxury brands and designer labels. There are more affordable options for shopping in Paris, such as Les Halles, Le Marais, Monoprix, Toddy, Marque aux Puces de Montreal, and many more. Enjoy your time in some of the best parks in the world. Paris has some of the most beautiful parks in the world, including the Jardin des Tuileries and the Luxembourg Gardens. Parc de Buttes-Chaumont is located in the 19th arrondissement of Paris. It features a lake, waterfalls, and a suspension bridge. Some of the other famous Parisian parks are Bois de Vincennes, which owns its zoo, then Parc Monceau, Parc de la Villette, and Square du Vert Galant, which offers stunning views of the Seine River and the Pont Neuf. Go for a day trips. While Paris can be your permanent base, there are many nearby awesome places where you can make a sweet escape for the weekend. The Palace of Versailles is located just 30 minutes outside of Paris. It's a stunning example of French Baroque architecture and was once home to French royalty. Giverny is a charming village, just an hour's car ride, known for its beautiful gardens and the former home of the famous Impressionist painter Claude Monet. The Champagne region is home to some of the most famous champagne houses in the world. You can take a tour and taste delicious bubbly. Mont Saint-Michel is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located about 3-hour car ride outside of Paris. Known for its stunning medieval architecture and picturesque location on an island in the middle of a bay. The Normandy beaches are about 2 hours outside of Paris and are a must-visit for history buffs. You can visit the D-Day landing beaches, museums, and memorials. The Loire Valley is just 2 hours outside of Paris. The place is famous for its beautiful chateaux, including Château de Chambord and Château de Chenonceau. If you like nature, take a field trip to Fontainebleau, about an hour outside of Paris, known for its forest, and the Château de Fontainebleau, which was once home to French royalty. Fell in love in the city of love. There's no denying that Paris is one of the most romantic cities in the world. Living there will allow you to experience that romance every day. Take a sunset cruise on the Seine River or visit the Eiffel Tower at night. You can take a romantic picnic and enjoy the view from the Champ de Mars and Luxembourg Gardens. For an unforgettable experience, you can take a hot air balloon ride over Paris. You'll get to see the city from above while enjoying a glass of champagne. And you know what's the best? You don't need to have a partner to fully enjoy these romantic adventures. Experiencing moments like this is equally exciting when you're single, as well as when you are with your significant other. Spring in Paris will blow your mind. Everyone should experience spring in Paris because of the cherry blossom trees that give this city an extra touch of romance. Cherry blossoms in Paris are a beautiful sight to behold. The trees typically bloom in late March or early April, and the city is filled with stunning pink and white flowers. The most famous spot to see cherry blossoms in Paris is the Parc des Sceaux, which has over 1,000 cherry trees. Another great place to see them is at the Jardin des Plantes, which has a lovely cherry blossom alley. Additionally, the Champ de Mars near the Eiffel Tower also has some cherry trees that bloom during this time of year. The Eiffel Tower is not the only architecture miracle in Paris. From the Eiffel Tower to Notre Dame Cathedral, Paris is filled with stunning architecture that will take your breath away. One of the Parisian architectural wonders is Louvre Museum and the Arc de Triomphe. Paris is also famous for its Haussmannian architecture, which refers to the style of buildings that were constructed during the reign of Napoleon III in the mid-19th century. These buildings typically feature wrought iron balconies, mansard roofs, and stone facades. Overall, Paris has a rich architectural history that spans many centuries and styles, making it a fascinating destination for architecture enthusiasts. Paris is one of the world's top cultural centers. The capital of France is home to some of the world's most famous museums, including the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay. There are also countless theaters, galleries, and music venues to enjoy. Paris is known for its rich cultural heritage, which includes art, music, literature, fashion, and cuisine. The city has been a hub of artistic and intellectual activity for centuries, and has been home to many famous writers, artists, and musicians. The Louvre Museum houses an extensive collection of art from around the world, including the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, while the Musée d'Orsay features Impressionist art, and the Pompidou Center showcases contemporary art. Overall, Paris has a vibrant cultural scene that offers something for everyone. Whether you're interested in art, music, fashion, or food, you're sure to find something to enjoy in this beautiful city. Before we reveal our number one pick, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notifications about our latest videos on paradise living. Get ready for the explosion of taste in your mouth. There's no shortage of amazing restaurants, cafes, and bakeries to explore in Paris. The food here is known for its rich flavors and elegant presentation. French cuisine is famous around the world. Some popular French dishes include croissants, baguettes, escargots, coq au vin, bouillabaisse, ratatouille, and many others. In addition to these dishes, Paris is also known for its pastries and desserts like macarons, éclairs, and tarte tatin. In Paris, you can find excellent wines. Some popular French wines that you might find in Paris include Bordeaux, Burgundy, Champagne, Beaujolais, and Côtes du Rhône. In addition to these wines, Paris also has a thriving cocktail scene, with many bars offering creative and innovative drinks made with local ingredients. What's the best thing you like in Paris? Is this the perfect city to live in or just to visit for a couple of days? Write us in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.